gotta fight for those points as the final few begin to come on in. It is a solid run from Atlanta FaZe off of that initial break. And TJHaly, a guy that we're going to talk about throughout a lot of this series, but especially in this Kavutu, needing to go off, needing to have a solid performance, trying to hold off two toward the cliff. He gets broken down, and there goes another member of the Mutineers.
That's a clean break from Atlanta. Once they find that kill onto TJHaly, Cellium on the opposite side was causing problems towards Green right there. At least get themselves into this game with Simp with the pistol. Able to get this remaining junk time, but now it's all towards P4. It's going to be early setup for Florida. They have shift control. They're just forcing 15 points. They get broken a majority of the time. But with the Mack control that they currently have, you just have to stay pushed out. One of your gunfights and Awakening, not slowing down.
We saw him have a phenomenal performance in that closeout control despite the law established toward the ship. Inching their way ever closer, but aBeZy falls. Simp does too. And with that, Cellium has to slow down the push, wait for a few teammates off spawn. But it just feels like, Jake, this guy's a turret. He's taking it. But the cards begin to fall away. The trades favoring Atlanta once more. And Simp starting to heat on up. Has got that AR in his hands, the pistol in the back pocket. Incredibly lethal with either. Atlanta break again and are ever closer to tying this game up.
Yeah, final 20 is going to be it.
Got them right where they want them rather, they can win a fight. Cellium up close or far away. He can do it with any weapon. As soon as they break in at beach, this lead could start to break open that much more. Hill broken into and glide bomb earned as well.
And now this gets scary because Cellium was taking his time just to find that 7th kill. Earn himself this glide bomb. 30 seconds left on this P3. Seen Atlanta FaZe attack that through the beach side. Play for those back spawns. They can end the game out right here. Cellium with 2, aBeZy with the 3rd. Atlanta FaZe are winning the trades.
They are indeed. They can absolutely win it here. Skies is going to have to be a hero, but unfortunately does get taken down. The kills continue to pile on, and Atlanta FaZe dominance would be the word that comes to mind on the second side of rotations.
All the way across the map. Down to 2v3, Atlanta FaZe, 45 seconds to work with.
And it looked like somewhat of a peculiar spot for Awakening, given the timing and given how everything had worked out, but he goes toward top 3 to try to hold off what would be the cutoff over at Plat. Atlanta FaZe weaken him and decide to push on in. TJHaly, first line of defense. Could be greeted soon. aBeZy hunting, searching, where could they be? TJHaly found out after getting down that bomb. Major once more coming through hot, and Awakening will strike 2.
Arcitys slowly working his way up towards that A site. Does he find TJHaly in this corner? Taking his sweet time, he gets the stun in, he's just gonna go for the challenge. Great play from TJHaly, now Simp in the 1v4.
You just picture perfect round of S&D. So far from the Mutineers, Simp gonna lay down the lead at least a bit. Major Maniac does fall off the spree, so at least somewhat of a negative for the Mutineers, but that seems to be just about all. 9 HP and a dream as Simp will fade away. Simp drops, Awakening in Skies. Great position for them to be in. Cellium, despite honestly leading probably in that MVP conversation right now, being one of the more talented players that we've got in the game. And throughout this search and destroy, but the bomb has been placed down, and TJHaly's waiting on the reinforcements to arrive. The trades still favor the Mutineers overall, and TJHaly is doing this one by himself. He's got the call. Mutineers know exactly where Arcitys is hiding, comes away with 1, but it will not matter. Arcitys, Cellium, they're really just trying to hide out. Be careful inside of the warehouse. Time continues to tick away, and it's going to favor Atlanta. As long as they can stay alive. Last player is going to be Skies. 18 seconds on the clock, and there you go. Strike. Perfect call from Florida, and Cellium in a 1v3, a prayer is all that he really has going for him. Giving this one to the man upstairs. 30 seconds left. MC, this one is done, in a commanding response from the Mutineers as we have got ourselves a series.
Just beautiful plays.
With that, if you're Florida, a great couple kills go their way, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
That's a big tick from Florida. Now 13-13, make it 12-13. As trades are going back and forth, but Cellium with the beams onto Awakening. He finds a 2-piece. But TJHaly, he does find 2, so they're able to get on this point. Only 1 player left. It's going to be Simp towards TJHaly. You have to try to line up some teammates.
Do indeed, and that second tick, oh, it's just moments away. It's moments away. Nades falling at the feet of everybody, and Atlanta dodge a bullet. That other defense holding somewhat nicely, but Simp with a nice little highlight kill over at P5. Sky's looking for the same, pulls out the rat-tat-tat-tat.
Florida, but the push is gonna come in, the team nades come in. Everyone trying to set up for that first blood. Two at least gets the trade. Florida coming out on top, so now Simp in a great position.
Here, and when you take a look at that life column as well, Jay, that could be a problem for Florida if they're not careful.
Yeah, they can start to slow this game down if you're Atlanta, because you can turn it into TDM. Simp finds two. No more respawns for Florida. 40 seconds.
But nonetheless, you can just see the wheels turning for FaZe. They want to get aggressive. They want to get in the base. aBeZy, 2 and 10, having himself a map as the Mutineers continue to strike out on their attacks, and the time continues to get away from them. And TwoReal does have an Overwatch. Sky's with one angle, Major with the other. Owakening trying to cause a few issues inside of the base. Some great work up to this point as the hill, the zone, the gunfights, Atlanta FaZe, the timing is working out for them. Skies will fall as well. The point is clear, and Atlanta FaZe come away with their third straight 3-0 win on Tuscan Day. After what has been a historic CDL Saturday, do we have another incredible ending to speak of? And it's aBeZy quickly on the flank. Nobody even knew he was here, but he strikes early and he strikes hard. A quick three-piece nearly for the fourth. And Atlanta FaZe slide right on in. Awakening position is going to be known. And off of that two-piece, it does lighten the load ultimately for Florida. Great shots coming in from Major, who's pulling out the 40 from time to time. Solid hold up to this point.
Yeah, they have a lot of map control right now. They're just forcing Atlanta FaZe to tunnel through that top plat, but Skies is able to find two. Cellium, he's here for the trades. Pressure is going to be here. They're able to get on in. The Atlanta FaZe just going to take their time. Unfortunately, Cellium can't win that one, and that's going to be a clean 4-dead Florida.
Awakening has made some jokes about the SMG lately, but I'll tell you what, I love to see it in his hands, and I do as well for Mr. Skies. Now on 3, we said Florida.
You are Atlanta. You have to break this. You cannot give up all this time, knowing that you're going into this P1. Sky's gonna be aggressive, but Arcitys finds the kill. Arcitys finds 2.
Nothing pitching me, nothing. We have pushing up X-Bones.
aBeZy nearly shoots at his teammate, for God's sake. It is all out chaos over at the fountain, but the trades continue to go the way of Atlanta.
They're going to send 3 players through field. aBeZy finds the first. Arcitys with the trade, but it's still Florida coming out on top in that situation.
Cellium eventually drops, but they continue to win the engagement. A few more seconds, and this